Okay, but I'll get to you after I get to these guys, because these guys didn't have a chance to talk. Go ahead.
Going back to the other conversation we had, besides controlling the darkness and being mature about like everything, does it also have to do with Terra doing the little like?
No, it doesn't have anything to do with that. That's what granted Riku his Keyblade in the first place. All right, she's talking about the Mark of Mastery. It has nothing to do with that because Kairi was actually chosen technically by an actual master, and she sucks the Keyblade. So like we have no idea what she can do. She couldn't even hit. Like she hit like 2, and she was only doing what she was willy-nilly. So like, yes, I can fight 2. Ah! And then like she killed 2 shadows, but that's nothing. And then she couldn't even land a hit after that. So, but I'm interested to see what Kairi can do in Kingdom Hearts 3 if she's gonna fight. Yes.
So is that why Xehanort did nothing wrong?
Oh, Xehanort did nothing wrong is because he is a, what's the best word? He's a seeker of knowledge. All right. The only reason why he wants to do the Keyblade War is not because he wants to rule. It's not because he wants to destroy. It's not because he wants to create. It's because he wants to know what will happen. All right, and there's nothing wrong with that. He's selfish. It is selfish, yes. Xehanort is extremely selfish, but at the same time, I kind of lied about what I said. The reason why Xehanort is doing all of this, and it also boils down to what is the concept of good and evil in this retrospect, is this. Now, pay attention. The reason why Xehanort is doing all of this is because he wants to tear down the tyranny of light. Does anyone know what that means? Yes, in the back.
It's basically, if I remember correctly, Xehanort feels that the balance of light and darkness are out of skew with light being in favor.
Right.
What he wants to do with the Keyblade War is set it back into balance.
Yes. He wants to balance both light and darkness together. And he has a great reason to do this. He's like, listen, the reason why I want to put light and darkness back at equal terms, light is way too strong now. The reason why is because look what's happening. Heartless are going out destroying worlds. We're always under threat of the darkness and stuff. This will all stop if we put them both on equal playing field, which I totally understand. And in that sense, I feel that Xehanort right now is doing nothing wrong. Yes, he's done horrible things leading up to that, but I feel that that's a future that will benefit everything. Thank you guys so much for coming. Alright, that's why I feel Xehanort really did nothing wrong. Yes, Valform did.
Thank you. Just wondering, you know, are there going to be introductions to any more Square Enix characters or maybe any Marvel characters into the series?
Okay, so, no Marvel, no Star Wars, none of that. I don't want none of that in Kingdom Hearts 3. After 3, I don't care. Go nuts with Star Wars. Go nuts with Marvel. I don't want Marvel or Star Wars in Kingdom Hearts 3. And my reasoning for that is, I have 2 reasonings. No. My first reason is that we started this journey with, you know, it was born of Disney and Square Enix, Final Fantasy mostly, and then we had the worlds and what you thrust in there in distance. I want this journey to begin and end with that, you know. Because I feel that Marvel and Star Wars will muddy up what we built up to this point. I mean, yeah, they're huge, but to have the last game in the Xehanort saga, just to have like Marvel and Star Wars shoehorned into there, I wouldn't appreciate that. And 2, I really don't feel that Marvel or Star Wars has the emotional capacity in the same way that Disney has, you know, and that's what makes Kingdom Hearts that's what makes Kingdom Hearts Kingdom Hearts. It's all about the heart. It's all about their own interpretation of the heart, which is beautiful. And I feel that Marvel or Star Wars doesn't have the emotional capacity in order to keep up with a theme like that. So, yeah. I mean, you can tell me what's wrong, but
No. Marvel busted, so they shouldn't be there in the first place.
okay, so yeah. Alright, yes.
So what new gameplay mechanics did you see at E3?
Okay, the new gameplay mechanics of what 0.2, because Dream Drop Distance is the same. Alright, 0.2 new gameplay mechanics, something that I really like, because they confirm that reaction commands from Kingdom Hearts 2 will not be returning in Kingdom Hearts 3. So prepare yourself not to do that busted shit that we saw where Sora is like, you know, hitting a building and then Riku just splits the building and just like, we're not gonna see reaction commands come back. However, In 0.2, you can now manually activate command styles. Alright, so if you guys play Birth by Sleep, you know like when you do a certain magic attack or a certain combo, when you flip a bar, command styles automatically happen, right? Like when you activate Spellweaver, or you activate Firestorm, or you activate Ghost Drive, they happen automatically. In 0.2, now you have the ability to trigger them manually. So you don't have to it doesn't happen on its own. You have the ability to do it whenever you want. Alright, and the way it works is that you hit the triangle button once you do a certain spell. Right? So when you do a spell, it says, oh, activate Spellweaver, press triangle, and then you press triangle, and you activate Spellweaver. Right? So I feel that's what's going to replace reaction commands in Kingdom Hearts 3, and that sounds dope. Alright, yeah.
Do you think this is like the last Kingdom Hearts game?
No.
Or I mean, like, with Xehanort?
Yes, Xehanort, they confirmed Xehanort is smoked after. Xehanort is not coming back after Kingdom Hearts 3. This is the end of his saga. It was his saga from 1 all the way to 3, and with 3, he's gone. No more, in these words, he said, the journey of Kingdom Hearts will not come to an end. The foe we've been fighting up until this point will. So, Xehanort is done. Alright, yes.
Do you think deceased organization members are going to come back? Because
Yeah, I definitely do. Have you played Dream Jump Distance?
yeah, I have.
Alright, so you know that Dylan, Alias, Ienzo, Lee, Aiza, they all came back. Bray came back. I feel that the rest, like Larxene, Marluxia, Demix, and Luxord are gonna come back as well.
Okay, but I'm not talking about the whole people, because you know Cynical, right?
Yeah.
I saw one of his videos analyzing one of the E3 trailers, which is the full gameplay for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
And he said that he saw like Marluxia nobodies.
Okay.
So
Yes.
that's what I was referring to.
Okay, so in the trailer, if you guys were watching the trailer I posted at the beginning, those white flower nobodies, those are Marluxia nobodies, all right? And as you know, in Organization 13, each organization member has their own specific nobody, right? So Marluxia nobodies are in this game, but that doesn't confirm that Marluxia are coming back, because we did confirm in Dream Jump Distance that old organization members, they still retain their powers as they did as organization members. Like Lee was able to summon the chakrams, Aiza was able to summon his thing, Brave was able to summon his arrow guns, and they all still had the powers of that. So I believe Marluxia, still reverting to his human form, is going to still have control over his nobodies.
Okay.
Right. Yes, over there, Captain America.
I was thinking on the little that's control about the light dying and the darkness prevailing.
Yes.
Do you think it's more of kind of like what Xehanort wanted to end the tyranny of light, saying that it will expire?
Yeah.
And like a new one will be remade, and the darkness will
No, that's a quote that he believes in, that it might happen again, but that quote is actually the prophecy of what happened already. The Keyblade War is when light expired. Like, light was done. When the Keyblade War happened, it destroyed the worlds, it destroyed light. Kingdom Hearts was solved by the darkness. The only thing that saved the worlds and put them as the worlds we see today are the lights within the hearts of children. That's what saved the worlds. Alright, yes.
Well, I actually have two tiny questions, because I want to confirm one thing. The fact that Sora can wield a Keyblade is because of the fact that he has Ventus's heart within him, right?
Okay, I'm gonna explain that, but what's your second question?
Where did the heart like truly come from? Because it kind of confused me. Where do they really exist, like as a home base?
Okay. Alright, so Heartless, they can go anywhere. They have the power of the corridors of darkness to travel from any world they want to within the world of light, darkness, and the realm in between. They cannot travel to the sleeping realm. That's it. Because that's on a totally different dimension. Alright, Heartless, the way they are created is when someone loses their heart, their body just like fades away, and then the darkness within their heart engulfs the heart and becomes the Heartless that you
But
see.
shadows aren't actually like people that are concerned.
Yes, shadows are people that are from their darks. There's two types of Heartless. There are purebloods and there are emblems. Alright, purebloods are shadows. Those are people who became Heartless. Emblem Heartless, whatever the Heartless, when you see the Heartless symbol on them, are Heartless that are created by a machine. And that, yes. Emblem Heartless are created artificially by a machine in the Radiant Garden that Ansem used to experiment on Heartless. Back in the day, he was experimenting on Heartless, and people actually died in these experiments, which is really, really messed up. And then he was trying to recreate that process, and he actually created a machine that does that for him. And then that's why Heartless ran amok after Kingdom Hearts 1, because the machine just went to Heartless, make more Heartless. You know, so that's the difference with Heartless. I'm gonna explain the Ventus Keyblade thing in a second, though. I want to know your questions.
It's just a question. I just really want to find out
Yeah.
the whole Roxas thing because I love Roots, but I'm really trying to understand originally how did he because okay, so the theory is when somebody I guess a high power becomes a Heartless, they create a nobody.
Yes.
So was Roxas made when Ventus gave up his heart?
No.
Or was he created when Sora gave up his heart for Kyrie?
That's when he was created, the second part.
But then, at the same time, I'm just like, Sora's heart was incomplete to begin with.
No, the Sora's heart is complete. There's nothing complete about Sora.
But didn't he give his part? Didn't he get part of his heart to?
No, he immediately connected them. He just shared his
Okay.
life.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so like it's just.
Guys, thank you so much for coming.
It was just something I'm trying to figure out because I just wanted to know because I'm just like they're all three of them are connected.
Yes.
And in some way, and I mean I almost like went nuts and at the end of Birth by Sleep thinking so am I confused? So it's Ventus Roxas and then I was like no that can't be it.
Yeah.
So because I was like they left him in the Tower of Memories.
Yeah.
So I was like.
Okay.
So yeah. So
How can Roxas exist if Sora got his body and his heart?
That's one of the main mysteries of Kingdom Hearts. All right, I'm not even joking. But yes, Roxas is Sora's nobody, not Ventus's. It's a huge misconception, a huge like.
Yeah, because they don't really explain anything else that happens to Ventus after he gets left.
Yeah, he did because the reason why he looks like Ventus is because Ventus' heart was in Sora when Sora gave up his heart. You know, it's all about the connections. I hate Tetsuo more. No, I love him. He's a
because I feel like when he got his heart back, they were kind of like, okay, well we got his body here.
Yeah, exactly.
So then they just put memories inside of him to be like, oh.
Right. That's why. Hey. That's why Roxas is so special. That's why Roxas never.